Hello.
Hi,
Can everybody hear us? I'm going to make a superhuman effort not to shout all the way through this time, because I've noticed I keep shouting.
Yeah.
It's because I've got headphones on and it's loud in my
easy
head.
to shout. Mine aren't so bad
There's
because they're
lots
open
of
back.
peoples. Susie,
loads of
Pepper. Oh, G&B, that's a new name to me.
Yeah.
Is that D, Diane? Because there's a couple of ones that just come up as D.
Yes.
Is Gabby there? I saw Paula. Don't know what time it is for Paula. Something.
Yeah, don't worry, there's no camera just yet. We'll be turning that on in a second.
I think it's early morning for Paula in New Zealand. Kimberly. Yeah, you're not missing anything. We haven't actually. Susie Q. Sylvia made a good point. Remember the thumbs up. Nicola, I never usually ask people to do thumbs up, but we've just been talking about it, and apparently it does help if people thumbs up live streams.
Yes. What the bot's saying
Maybe
there about
wait
the
and
voice
see if you're
channel
enjoying
is-
yourself or not, and then give it a like.
What the bot's saying about the voice channel there is semi-true. We're currently in the special stream channel, but there is a voice channel that you can all join there. The what is the normal voice channel called?
It's just
Community Hangout.
Community
You
Hangout.
can go in there and talk to each other while watching the stream. And we will be going in there at about 9 o'clock, right?
yes, and then
chat
everybody
to
will
the
be able to
crowd.
hear you. We're not going to have everybody in all through because we've got a lot going on, and it's going to be too. But
Yeah.
we've got Zoe and Emily in the stream voice chat with us. Hey! Hello.
Links to their channels will be in the description.
It's
You
afternoon for
should Definitely
Jolene.
check them out.
Snoppy. Hey, Sue! Another Sue. Do you know we need a special Sue club in the Discord? We have got a lot
There'll be
of
a lot
different
of people
Sues.
in that club,
There's Anita, Crovilex. That's a name, isn't it? That's a good name. I wonder where that came from.
Should we put the camera on?
Another Sue Bartlett. Yeah, let's put a camera on.
Yay, it's
Oh, look,
us.
now you can't see it now in this. I have actually got pink hair, guys. A
So,
bit
yeah.
pink. It shows up on the
Something
bit you
to
can't
it's a
see
bit
under the
easier to see.
headphones. It shows up more in the grey bits.
Fancy.
Well, the trouble is
it
without
looks more
bleaching
pink
it
in
out
person.
first, it's never going to be as pink as I'd like it to be. As Lorna,
Yeah.
lots of people.
Yeah, you can sort of see, especially around the top of her headphones there. You can just about see that.
Yeah, it doesn't really. Oh yeah, if I do that, you can see it a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can see that.
Scarf too, yes. Very nice scarf.
Yes, this is. I don't think Jackie's here. I think she probably will come along, but she's not here at the moment, I don't think. But this is the scarf that Jackie made me, which I must remember to take off before I start fabricating.
Well, now people have started typing join. I'm just going to double check that that's actually going into the list the way it's meant to. It is.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Silver's in there twice.
So we got four
Counted once,
prizes
but-
to give away today, and but we're going to do them all at the end. So all the way through. I mean, you can only join once, but you know, but just at whatever point you come in, you could just type
Yeah,
exclamation mark join, just like Sylvia has just done. All one word, lowercase, no spaces, no other words in the sentence. Otherwise, the bot won't pick you up. Just put exclamation mark join, exactly like that. Jolene's just done that as well.
Jackie's been there since
Paula's just done it.
7:50.
Have you really, Jackie? And I didn't
excited.
even see you. Do you like the scarf?
What a very nice scarf. Where did you get
I'm going to
such
take it off in a minute before it just feel. I don't always like things round my neck or round my. I'm a bit kind of don't like. I can only just tolerate this top because it's actually a synthetic, and I'm so a bit funny about the way things feel. But this just feels so lovely. It's really soft silk. But I actually quite like the feel of it around my neck. But I must take it off before I start painting. Dawn, hello, Dawn.
Loads of people joining.
Yeah. We've already got about 50. It's about 50 entries already from people joining on the other platforms and things. So, There's Tracy. Hello, Tracy.
We're doing well, thanks. How about you?
Very good. All ready? All excited?
Yeah.
What time is it? Oh, I'm going to start in a minute.
In
In case anybody doesn't know, I'm going to be trying out the Upcrate fabric painting kit that BB sent me. Barbara Brady. I haven't seen Barbara. She might pop in. But she very kindly sent me a huge package of art supplies
She was
a few
very
weeks
generous.
back. Absolutely massive. And there are a few kits in there. and one of them was this Upcrate kit. So this is the bottle poster. Oh, I'll show you in a minute on the desk. It'll be easier. This is the bottle. Oh, I'm here. The desk is there. Thank you. You're just so efficient. So this is the bottle.
Yeah, I think it's just come back.
Okay, that's a bit of a worry.
I hope it's not going to keep doing that. Oh, God.
Okay, guys.
Let's see it's like on the screen.
Can you see it again now?
We should be back, in theory.
Gabby's having problems with the internet as well. It might not be your end, Gabby. It might have been mine.
Yeah. Oh, we can do it.
Oh, Anita.
It's come back for me.
Anita dashed home for the live yesterday. They'd be like, oh, I'm always doing that kind of... I don't know what day of the week it is anymore. I didn't even realise it's bank holiday last week until we happened to see it on, I don't know, it came up on Facebook or something. That's Katie. Creative Hexes Katie. She's just joined. Has it unfrozen now? G&B. Has it unfroze?
If it looks like it's frozen on the desk cam, that's just because she's holding her hand very still.
Yeah.
I think it looks okay now.
Good. So I wrote down what these, in case anybody's interested. These, but this was a few weeks ago when I first got the parcel, and at the time it was $49.95 or £39.99. It's monthly, isn't it? Upcrate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's £5 as well, post and packing, or if it's international, which it would be for us, it's $15 or £12. So it works out quite expensive. But sometimes, hang on, this has got music. Have I got the wrong?
Yes, you got entirely the wrong thing.
Totally ignore everything I just said, because I think that's a different. No, totally ignore everything
She's
I
off
just
her nut,
said.
guys.
I put the wrong sticker on it.
She's been on the gin tonight. Don't know what she's doing.
I have actually. I have not.
Yeah. Just neat gin as well.
I think I've left the wrong sticker on that because she gave me lots of different kits and I tried to put stickers on all of them so I'd remember. And I've put the wrong
That's worked
sticker on
out
that
well.
one. And Muse, I can't remember. There was one that was. Is it called Muse? That was that wobbling. It's called Muse now, but it used to be called something else. Or was it the other way around?
I think it was.
Smart Art, that's right. So that is the Smart Art one. So totally ignore everything I just said. And I can't tell you how much the Upcrate one is because... Emily, you have Upcrate, don't you? Can you remember how much it is a month at the moment?
I think it's €36.
And is that plus postage or...?
No, just for the box.
Yeah, and then you... Hey, Lady Doodlebug!
This kit's been on a bit of a journey as well, hasn't it? This kit. It's gone all the way from Germany.
Yeah, so it would have gone from Germany to Barbara in the States, and then she sent it back to me, so lucky for me.
Yeah.
Lady Doodlebug saying hey to you as well.
Southern Comfort, bad day. Well, I hope the Southern Comfort helps.
Oh, I hope it's not too horrible a day.
Yeah.
Well, it can only get better now. Shall I start doing something? I'm very nervous about doing this actually.
Yeah.
Because or shall I just before I start doing this, shall I show the other prizes?
Yes. Yes, you should.
So we got 4 prizes. This is one of them. I finished. You might have seen me do it. It's not the kit. I finished making it. And you might have seen me making it, but I have now finished this miniature kit. How well it's going to show. And it does light up. I'm going to briefly turn the light off. So.
Oh wow.
Lights don't show very well like that, but you can kind of see.
It's just
amazing.
Yeah. So I was up till 2 o'clock last night or this morning, finishing it off. And it comes with this kind of stand thing that they send with it. You slot together like that. Now I don't know if Paula was there, wasn't she? So Paula, you got a bear one in yours. No, the bear doesn't go inside the tin. It is a stand. But I saw somebody put the stand together this way. It was like the wrong way round.
Oh, that wouldn't go very well. Yeah.
It should go that way. Otherwise, it will look really weird. And then it just slants back like that and shows it off, which is quite nice.
This one's even harder for you to finish off because you needed to get the stepladder out to reach the upper level.
So that's one of the prizes. And what we're going to do is we'll do all 4 draws at the end. Whoever gets picked first gets to pick which one of the 4 prizes they want. Then they'll get taken out the draw, we'll pull again, and the next person gets to choose what they want out of what's left. So, and in no particular order. This is the Pass the Pugs game. I couldn't resist it. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever played Pass the Pigs. We used to play Pass the Pigs when we were kids a lot, didn't we?
Yeah.
But I'd never seen Pass the Pugs before, so I couldn't resist it.
Ooh, automatic message.
And the idea is you throw them like a pair of dice, and you can see they give them all these funny names. Like that's Doggy Star there in Pass the Pig that's making bacon in it.
It is, yeah.
And you get a different amount of points depending on what position they fall in. And it sounds really silly, but it's quite addictive, isn't it?
It is. It's a lot more fun than it sounds.
You just can't. It is. It's one of those simple games that you can put in your handbag, and it's just a lot of. It's addictive. Yeah. So I love it.
I've never played it, Annie, but I remember as a child, my dad and my granddad used to play it at Christmas all the time.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite. I think everything I'm giving away tonight, it's a lot of my favourite things. That's a favourite game. Miniatures, very much a favourite thing. I'm going to have to move around a bit here. I've got to make sure that I don't cut the sound off, because sometimes when I move here, it cuts the sound off.
We don't quite understand why that's happening at the moment. Apparently I'm very naughty.
Well, I'm not going to bring them all out and show you, because I don't know if you want to. I don't know. What does everybody think? I'm going to give away a Scorer box, but I've got 5 past Scorer box. Not ones I've used, ones I've bought. I haven't. The only thing I've taken out is the Sweetie, because the excuse is that I don't think the Sweetie would keep very well.
That's a good excuse. I could
So I haven't eaten all the Sweeties.
Yeah. Sugar's well known for not being a preservative or anything.
Yeah. But no, if it goes squidgy in.
Yeah, if it absorbs moisture, you can ruin everything.
Squidgy.
Yeah.
So I've got 5 different Scorer boxes, and I'll just let the winner choose which one they want. So there's the one that had the peerless watercolours. There's the graphite one. They were all some of my absolute favourites. That's why I picked them.
Good boxes.
There was the one with the alcohol inks. There was one with acrylic inks, and there was the more recent one with acrylic paint pens in the 3 bright colours. Edding, was it Edding? Yeah. So
it was Edding,
yeah. So there's those, and I'll just let whoever wins can choose which one they want. And then the other thing,
what have you got?
Right under my nose.
Oh, yeah, the other thing, just this small thing she's
I've got to put the lights back on. Hang on.
Yes, you probably should. We went through all this effort to adjust the colours to make it more
real.
Yeah.
So I have been making up some kits over the slow stitching peoples out there. I've made up this little thing, and I'm going to do these as kits in my Etsy shop. So I'm going to give away one of these kits tonight, and whoever wins can choose which colourway they want. So this is one I made up in some of the pretty colours. And I'm going to call it a slow stitcher's whatnot, which Tom thinks is hilarious. But the idea is that this is the best needle threader I think I've ever used. I love it. I love this little needle threader. But when you put it down on the table, it's quite hard to pick up. So I thought it needs a cord on it. And that's where this idea came from. So it's just got a plaited cord. It's got the little padded heart, which you can use as a pincushion. It's got a little loop of ribbon on it with the little things to put your thread on, and lots of slow stitching, and you could do a lot more slow stitching into it than that if you wanted to. So the kits, that's the kit I used that one for. They've got everything in them. You've got some beads and sequins and things, different trims, lots of different fabrics to choose from, the jump ring, the actual needle threader. This is for making a plaited cord. The pins and the needles still have to go in, but they've only just arrived in my Amazon delivery, so
and they
I still have to put them in.
Quite what you wanted either, were they?
No, so I think I need the smaller ones, but I'll see. Yeah. I'll try them out.
We'll see.
So yeah, and then there's lots of different colourways. Oh, and it's got the stuffing as well. There's lots of different colourways. I've just done a couple of each to see how they go. I did some leery ones and some more subtle ones.
Yes,
I think this is probably one of my favourites.
That leery one is a lot brighter in person than it is on the camera.
This one?
Yeah.
It is a bit, it's not that much, it's not far off. I think that looks pretty.
So I would hate this wobbly strip thing there.
Got this?
Marvel one.
It's neon yellow.
Neon yellow. There's a lot of yellow in that one.
That's
So
nice.
yeah, that's the other. So for the slow, there's something for the slow stitches. There's the minis.
Kimberly wants to know when they'll be in the shop.
Well, I mean they're kind of ready to go in there now. I've only done, what is that, a dozen or so. This is how they go. I should be able to get them in on Monday. What I'll do is I'll do little posts in Discord and on the Facebook group and that when they go out. And on, I don't think the posts on YouTube work very well. I don't think anybody reads them. I never see posts on YouTube.
I mean, I've set my
Maybe
thing
it's
up
just me.
using an add-on to hide posts,
Oh right.
so I don't see them.
You don't watch my videos anyway, though, do you? Really?
Well, not yours, no, but other people's might be interesting. I only watch videos that are good.
It's horrible. So yeah,
I don't watch your live streams either. They got that horrible beardy guy. He keeps on
yeah,
saying mean
that's true.
things.
That's true.
He pats you on the head and everything.
Not funny.
You say it's not funny, but let's wait till people catch up in chat and we see the laughing
I
faces.
thought you might like the neon one. I think it's one of my. I think the neon one and the superheroes one is probably my favourite. I've got loads more. I can make up loads more. It's just that I think that's enough for now, just to see if anybody likes them.
Yeah, if they all go quickly, then you can make more.
Oh, the needle threader. Ordered one of those in May. Still. Oh yeah, I just I bought a whole pack of them on Amazon. It's so
I will not behave, Jackie.
it just works so well. I mean, it wouldn't work on a really, really tiny hole needle. I would just use my little wire one for that. But for when you're slow stitching and you need to be using those needles with a bigger eye, you know, like the chenille needles or darning needles or whatever that you tend to use when you're slow stitching. You know, anything, it will go in an embroidery needle basically.
And you struggle to break these threads.
Yeah, they just
You could manage it, sure, but you'd
but they're
struggle.
pretty unbreakable compared to some
You'd
of
have
the
to be
others.
trying to break. If you're trying, you could just fold it in half.
Yeah,
But don't.
and I'll do
Simple solution there.
I'll do a little tutorial video to go with it as well, probably just to. It's pretty straightforward, really, but. Anyway, so, oh God, I need to go and start on this now. Can you tell I'm putting it off because I'm a bit nervous about doing
You
this?
only got 20 minutes left.
Yes, Jackie says behave.
I am behaving badly.
Thornius has joined. What do you want to win, Thornius? Are you after the Pass the Pugs? I can't imagine him want to get into slow stitching, but I might be wrong. Peepy was telling me he
Paul was after the
really got into
superhero
crochet when he was at school at one point. He did a really, really long, he used up a whole ball of wool and did a really, really long chain. Because he was just quite enjoying doing that.
I mean, crochet is pretty easy.
Superhero one for Paula.
Yeah.
And the purple one for Silver. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Oh, so yeah, there's people saying different ones, so that's quite good.
Just out of interest, are your headphones uncomfortable if you take one of the things half off your ear?
Oh, am I shouting? You're trying to subtly tell me I'm shouting.
Maybe a bit.
Oh, sorry, guys.
You also can't hear me most of the time.
Yeah. If I take
Is that uncomfortable?
but can I hear?
You should be able to hear slightly
Ignore
better.
Annie, you're fine.
But when I watched back last time, I thought, oh, I was shouting all the way through that. I get overexcited, that's part of it, and also because of the headphone.
Yeah.
Maybe, am I better now?
I think so. You can probably hear me better as well, which
Also,
is unfortunate for you. 'cause
I'm also
I'm a bit
nearest to
rude.
the microphone. It's just right here by
Yeah.
me. Right, I'm going to start in on this now. Okay, so.
Don't forget to take off your scarf before you get paint
Thank
on it.
you. I would have been gutted.
Yes. And to do that right. in front of
Even just
Jeff as
taking it
well.
off, it's like, oh, that feels nice.
Ooh.
Even you had to admit, it just feels lovely, doesn't
Yeah,
it? It's
even
extremely
me.
soft. Yeah. Jackie, did you say you dyed this with hair dye? I might use the rest of this hair dye on some
Not on that.
silk. No, not on that one. But I have got some plain silk I've got from Contrado. So, or threads.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Oh, by the way, guys, I apologise in advance for this, but
about to start. I didn't jump.
that is amazing. It's the first
He
time.
thought I was going to jump because I was braced because I knew I could tell by the look on your face you were about to do something. So, the prompt for this one is where does it say? Show who you are. So I decided I'm going to use, especially as we're celebrating. I haven't even mentioned that as we're celebrating
Oh yeah.
passing 2k subscribers. I thought I'll use my little logo that Tom helped me make. I've also got, where have I hidden them away? I found these in a charity shop. They were like 50p each or something. Was it £1 each?
Well, you
But anyway,
told me 50p earlier. You might have been lying.
I might have just been misremembered. I don't know. But they weren't a lot. They certainly weren't more than £1 each. And they're just blank. They must have been made for fabric painting on. Just blank pencil cases. And I thought, they'd be fab to do like for presents and things. So I could use this
some
whole
of
thing on there.
those.
Have you?
Yeah, crocheted them into pencil cases.
So you actually crocheted into it?
I crocheted the granny squares.
Granny squares.
4 of them.
Yeah.
And then I placed the pencil case on top of one and then sewed it. In fact, I'll
So you
send you a
covered
picture.
it with, send me a picture.
I'm struggling to imagine that.
Anybody who's in the Discord, there's a stream, follow along stream
Yeah.
channel or something. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, put it in there, Em.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can put, is it called follow along? It's something about follow along stream
Yeah.
channel or something like that. What's it
It's
called?
live stream follow along, isn't it?
Live
Stream follow along. Yeah. So you could post your pictures in there of whatever you're doing. So what is everybody doing? What's everybody up to?
Yes. And before I forget, no, Jackie, I would not like a scarf, thanks. Problem is, I'm fat enough that if I were to wear a scarf and a belt at the same time, I would turn into sausages.
That's very rude, Tom.
He's even ruder to himself and he's
It's a
to
risk.
everybody else like me.
When you guys saw my Inspired By piece, it was accurate.
It was extremely body dysmorphic.
This T-shirt is very slimming.
I've met you, Tom.
Actually, I can't stand up while the
not an
camera's
accurate
on.
depiction.
No,
I could say the very
really
same
isn't.
about you, Zoe.
We had a very exciting. I'll leave. No, I won't leave. I won't leave Zoe because she won't big herself up. We had a very exciting. I was going to say I'll leave Zoe to tell the story. We had a very exciting day. Was it only last week? That Tom and I went down to Colchester to meet up with Zoe, who had her piece. Oh, where's my background bob?
Oh, yeah.
yes.
No, you've actually bought it.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to have to go and get it and show people.
She was previously worried that the background bob thing hadn't arrived after she'd bought it. Turns out she hadn't bought it. And that's why they hadn't sent it, because, that's how purchases work.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So, I need to put the headphones back on there.
Yeah,
So, I don't
you
know if
and Zoe
any-
now are saying very rude things about you.
I don't even know. I don't believe anything. I hardly believe a word he says about anything anymore. So,
Perfect.
if anybody's, I'm sure most of you, if you're on Instagram, you'll have heard of Background Bob. It's brilliant. So, this is Noah, and we met his dad. Is his dad called Nathan, Zoe?
Nathan, yeah.
Nathan.
Lovely guy.
And his wife, and they've organised this amazing project which started in lockdown, where Noah paints the backgrounds on this kind of. Do you want to explain it, Zoe? You'll explain it better than me.
Yeah, basically, I think they were bored during lockdown. They needed something to do, so Noah had been painting these pieces, and they decided to just try and get some other artists involved and raise some money for the Colchester and Ipswich hospitals. So yeah, they've done 3 rounds now. So the first round was obviously their lockdown project. I think they raised about 90,000 for the first and second round, and then we're about to sell the pieces from round 3, which I'm a part of.
Yeah.
That's quite exciting.
Let me
And,
find it.
Oh,
Which is, so we met up with Zoe to go to the exhibition is on at the moment in Colchester, that first site in Colchester. And you can go there and see all these amazing, it's a lovely venue actually, isn't it?
It was really nice,
Brilliant
yeah.
stuff there. Do you want me to find it? I might find it.
Well, no, I found it. I was just looking
you
for something
found it.
else as well.
They were just, the pieces were absolutely, it was just incredible. And
all of them.
That's the other one I'm looking for.
well,
Yeah.
there was one that we weren't so impressed with. Are we going to say? There were some famous people involved. Grace and Perry. Imagine being exhibited there alongside Grace and Perry. Wow.
Yeah.
I was so proud. I was so proud of Zoe. We were both pround, weren't we?
Yeah, and even
Walking
some of the
on
ones
one of
that
the
are less worthy of pride, it's still nice that they were lending their name to a charity project.
Yes.
So
Joe Lycett was one.
Yeah,
Shall we say who it was we weren't quite so impressed with? Who's Zoe's
I've got
piece?
much, shall I say?
This is
you should
Zoe.
definitely say.
This is Zoe's piece, which is brilliant.
very good.
And you can actually, they put these up for auction, presumably after the exhibition has finished
So I
in
think
October.
end of October time, yeah.
They go up for auction on eBay. And he was saying, wasn't he, they got some auction houses offered to sell them for them without commission.
Yes.
But he wanted to make it more accessible to everyone, so they've stuck with eBay. But so there's Zoe's piece, which looks even better in real life.
Yeah.
There's some wonderful pieces.
Yeah, you could turn around and
just giving you a quick
face
flick
that
of all
direction
the
in real life.
The variety of
So Phil Jupitus is in there. So if anybody remembers Phil Jupitus from his comedy days, and Joe Lycett.
This one is... I lost it again now. Oh, there it is.
Ed Sheeran's.
That one was actually 3D. So Ed Sheeran's, what did we think about that?
I would say it was the weakest piece in the exhibition, and that's being polite.
It was embarrassing.
He was as good at art as he is at guitar and singing.
But a lot of people like his guitar and singing.
But maybe they'll like his art. It's clearly they have no taste.
Joking aside, there were just some fabulous pieces here, and there are lots of them I would happily give house room to. Whoops, hang on.
And like I said, even though...
That's Grayson Perry's, isn't it?
Yeah. Shall I get my book? I can tell you page numbers.
Yeah, I'll pass that to Tom.
Yeah, even though Sharon's piece was not great, it's still going to raise a lot of money.
It's still... And awareness, you know.
So Phil Jupitus was 18.
He's much older than 18.
I'm just putting put a piece of card inside this bag before I start painting, and a couple of sheets of this wax.
Make sure you don't leave the piece of card in there for a week afterwards.
Oh yeah, I hear that happens with you, Emily. Your what you did with this same kit, Emily, was brilliant. It's one of the best ones I saw. But I had to look at a few to try and get some ideas, which I didn't really get any ideas of anything I thought I could do. But I seriously, I'm not just saying it because you're here. I said it behind your back earlier on.
She did say it was very good.
It was seriously one of the best pieces I've seen done with this kit. Honestly, it really.
She's not even lying this time.
And now I'm going to embarrass myself by doing a terrible job.
Don't worry, it won't be as embarrassing as the pictures that are in the food channel on the Discord. Everyone should check those out.
Oh yes, brilliant. Hang on,
Annie, I sent you the crochet pencil case.
Oh, have you? Oh, we'll have to have a look.
And there's a video of it too.
So if anybody is in the Discord, if you look in that live stream channel, live stream follow along channel. Ah, right, that makes sense now.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like owl eyes.
Yeah. That's brilliant. I could do something like that, definitely. It would be like you could do little crochet sampler stitches, couldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could.
So, this is what I've got to play with. I've never used any of these. So, these are the fabric pens.
Ooh, let's get the chat back up.
I can't see if I'm holding it right either, yeah. So, these are the pens. Permanent ink. You can make all these permanent by ironing them, can't you? So I've got a black, a blue, a neon pink, and the brown. I wish it was a yellow instead of the brown.
Yeah.
But still, I have, if it comes to it, I've got these fabric paints which I had for in a block printing kit. There's not a lot left in them, but if I'm desperate for yellow, I could cheat and use it. And then this is the other thing that comes in the Upcrate kit. So you've got this. The pens, the paint. Oh, what else was it? I feel like I'm all over the place with this
a little bit
stream at the moment. Can't help it.
No one's here to see you churn out
beautiful masterpieces. They know that's not going to happen because they've seen
your channel. Yeah.
So you've got those pens. Did I already show the? Yeah. The paints, inks, whatever you call them. The brush. I haven't got that one, but I've dug out some other brushes. I did have the brush. It was in there, but it's in with my stash now. Right.
You've been brushing your stash.
I didn't. I quite liked that piece. But it's not it's not my sort of thing. It's not the sort of thing I can do really. So I transferred this image. I used a bit of that graphite transfer paper and I've transferred this onto there because that was easy.
Well, I think Sylvia must be a bit behind there. She's asking if you can say more about the Upcrate kit, which is what you're currently doing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have Upcrate myself. Emily can probably tell you more about that. And because so I can't tell you personally how that, but this one I've only got because someone else sent it to me, because so Barbara Brady sent me some kits that she wasn't, and some other supplies that she wasn't going to use, and she very kindly sent them to me. It was amazing. And so I'm quite excited to try. This is the first time I've ever tried an Upcrate kit. Emily was telling us earlier on, roughly, was it about £36 plus your postage? It's a monthly kit.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's anything else you can add, Emily.
All I'm gonna say is, if you know what Scrawler Box is, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
It has the magazine, the supplies. I've noticed that in the bottle post they have like a QR code that you can scan that gives you like a tutorial on how to use the supplies. Yeah, the co-artist has made like a video on how to use the supplies.
Which I probably should have done, but I can't ever make QR codes work on my phone. Personally, it's lovely to have this Upcrate kit to play with, but I'm a die-hard Scrawler. I just don't think you could beat them for value for money. But having said that,
yeah,
you know, it depends. And I think, because you can just pick and choose which kits you buy with Upcrate, can you? You don't have to have a subscription. You can go in and just buy the kit you want.
Shop.
Yeah, so which you can't do so much with Scrawler. So for this particular one, I might think, oh yeah, I'll go in and just buy that.
Before you start.
Okay.
Got Ed Sheeran's piece there if you want to show people.
Oh yeah, so I'm just going to show off Ed
I
Sheeran.
found it because it wouldn't load on the bloody Discord for me.
So this one here, this is Ed Sheeran's piece. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I think they've put those pages together very well.
Yes.
I think they all set each other off really nicely. Nathan was talking, wasn't he, about what a big job it is putting the book together, deciding what's going to go where.
Yeah.
Zoe got a full page. Not everybody. Grace and Perry got a full page, but not everybody. Even some of the famous ones got
only the
full
good ones.
And yeah, this is like, you know this guy as well. Lots of you know each other too, don't you? Which is nice. We know each other through this.
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing stuff because it's actually gone 9:30 and I haven't put pen to fabric yet.
You were about to, and I stopped you.
Yeah, you keep stopping me. So I'm planning to do, and I've put the pen away again. I'm planning to do this. I'll fill this in black. I'll try and mix up something nose-ish for this. And then I'm going to mask this off and try and paint blue sky around it. I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. I might end up wishing I painted all the blue sky first and did the black on top. I don't know. But that's going to be really boring.
I mean, if you get any blue sky on the black, you can just go with black again. And
yeah, you're right. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'll start. And then I'm thinking I might try and do rainbows in the glasses, but then I'd have to cheat and use that bit of yellow.
That'd be a shame.
And then I've sketched out these butterfly shapes, and I want butterflies in all these, because these aren't really my. Well, they would be my colours if there was a yellow in there. You see, if I add that yellow in there, then I would immediately think, oh, they're my colours. It's just.
I don't think anyone's going to call the police if you add the yellow.
I know Zoe would be gutted if they use yellow.
I work for the police, beware.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of a mustard yellow. She should be fine with.
Yeah, that's kind of a mustard. That's kind of a mustardish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not very nice mustard.
So that's the idea. Rainbows in the glasses, probably. Cloudy blue sky in a square, and then the butterflies going off outside of the square.
Hey.
And then on the other side, hey Barbara, I was just talking about you. I was calling her BB. Barbara Brady.
See, BB is confusing because we've got PP.
Oh yes, that's true. Yeah. PP, if you see Private Paula on here or in the Discord, Private Paula isn't a girl.
No.
No, he's
not even called Paula.
He's a beardy bloke.
Private Paula is a character from, was it Full Metal Jacket?
Yes. And then on the other side, where they've got this Upcrate by Giotto, is this meant to be like? Is that not meant to be a plus size? I get confused with this using this.
Yes,
anyway,
I don't know how that's meant to be read. You see it a lot these days. I don't know. How do you read the X?
Upcrate by Giotto.
I hope someone says it's meant to be
Arty Farty Annie.
but if it's and, do a plus.
I'm going to put that, and then I'll make that an and sign, Arty Farty.
Do we have any young people that can tell us how to read that?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a verses, but not verses. I don't really know how to explain it.
Exactly. So
It's
how do you read it?
kind of a collaboration, basically.
Right, which that makes sense. But how do you actually say it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's because it's only made to be read on like Instagram and things, isn't
I've seen
it?
it in the title of animes quite often.
Oh, really? So yeah, then I'm going to write Arty Farty there, and then more of the butterflies
Phoebe
to put all
saying
that
and.
together.
Arty Farty there, and then all the butterflies. Put all that together.
What's that I can hear in the background?
There's someone listening to your stream.
Right, so that means I've got to paint this blue in first, haven't I? It's a bit annoying, really.
Hey.
Hey, Dad.
That's Tori.
It is me.
Hey.
Hey, Tori.
Hello, Tori. Hey, I didn't know you were coming.
Yay, I managed to make it.
I'm supposed to be fabric painting, but I've not actually put brush or pen to bag yet, so
Procrastination.
it's all going ever so well as usual. But
I love it.
yeah. So what are you up to tonight? So I saw earlier on, I've lost the chat now. I've gone so behind with it. I saw Sue saying, "Can you scroll up for me a bit, please?
I can scroll up a bit.
Could I dab the blue on with a sponge?" Actually, I could. That's probably
could,
really good. It might be
yes.
quicker.
Do you have a sponge?
I definitely have a sponge. I think it was someone was telling me what they were doing and then I missed it and we went off to look at something else. Oh yes, there it is, Sue Brown. We've got so many Sues. It's really strange. Lots of different Sues.
Lots
It's
of
just gone
Sues.
noon where I am in the States. I'm piecing a quilt top and trying to get laundry done. Multitasking.
See, with all these Sues, they're going to have to all sue each other for identity
Oh,
theft.
yes, there it is. Sue Brown. We've got so many Sues. It's really strange.
Who's got their... somebody needs to mute the live
I
stream.
think Tori might need to mute the live stream.
It's me, I've just turned it down.
Right. I'm just going to mask that off and try. I might take up that suggestion of doing it with a sponge because that might be a lot
Sue.
quicker for this bit. Although I've got to go round. No, I haven't. I'll just try and go round. I'm not going to be able to see whether, if I don't put it in black first, I'm not going to be able to see where that outline is, am I? I've not thought this through, have I? I thought I was all prepared, having drawn my design out first. And in fact, I'm not prepared at all.
That's very on brand for you.
Yeah.
For someone who makes so many lists.
We know from Emily's experience, if anybody does want to have a bit more of a look at, I meant to say just now, a bit more of a look at Upcrate. Zoe, do you do Upcrate? Have you done some Upcrate videos as well? I know Emily has.
I used to do Upcrate, but it was kind of annoying because I followed them for about a year. And all the crates were amazing. And then I joined and they went through a real slump with their crates.
Some of the ones that I saw looked really blimey, that's not much for that money kind of thing.
Their value really dropped. And it got to the point where I think it was my last box, had one piece of A5 paper cut into 3. And I was like, do you know what, this is... Because they just put their prices up as well. And I stopped. But, recently in the last maybe 4 or 5 months, the boxes have looked to be really, really good again.
So maybe they've picked their...
It's tempting.
Yeah, tempting to have another go.
Yeah.
And
because their bottle post is great.
Yeah. Oh, it's quite runny. I thought it was going to be really thick because it said about...
You've already spilled it all over yourself.
Yeah, it said about watering it down, but this white anyway. How did you find it, Emily? Was it really thick or...
It was really watery. I also noticed that it was I was worried that it was running out, especially if you use a lot of more than...
What if you
more
splosh
colour
all over your
that
hands?
Yeah. I feel like I'm not going to have enough white, especially if I keep throwing it around like that.
It'll compensate for the pink hair dye you got all over your hands.
Oh, for God's sake. Look.
I also noticed that it needs quite a few layers to look opaque.
Right. And you haven't got... They're not massive pots, are they? Look at this.
No.
Look. Oh, I just rub it in. It'll
The
be fine.
hairdryer helps dry it quick. So you can add more layers quickly.
I didn't bring a cloth in.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna have to go and get my manky rag, and I'm up and down like a what in the store. And that's got the bottom of the
It's going very well, guys. I'll entertain you while she's gone. I'll do a little
Sing
dance
us a
for
song,
you.
Tom.
Oh no, I couldn't sing you a song.
Sing us an Ed Sheeran song.
Problem is, if I sang a
don't
song,
even know
it would be
any.
so good that it would get content matched, and we'd have to demonetise it.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah.
I haven't even done anything yet. Look, and I'm.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Lucky you're not wearing the scarf.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if Upcrate are kind of looking at the feedback they're getting on the kind of things you've seen everybody say online and thinking, we maybe need to pick our ideas up a bit. So maybe they are worth having another look at.
I mean, that single piece of paper cut into three, it's like, sure, some paper can be very expensive, but come on.
But when for cheaper kits, like Schooler, you're getting a whole pad of 10 sheets of A5, it doesn't compare, does it?
No.
Well, my first Upcrate had a 20-sheet Bristol board. And that was by Royal Talons, and then it just went downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like they think, oh, we've got them now. We'll, they'll never notice if we start, gradually
Maybe
ripping
they
them
just
off.
temporarily had financial trouble and they had to put something out. Who knows?
Yeah, or supplier issues.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I think that's the
Learning
problem.
by Emily's mistake, I have put a piece of board under here with a piece of non-stick, like waxed paper that I like palette paper. I'm going to have to I'll do the main bit, but I'm going to have to go around these with a smaller brush
Yeah.
inside so
Someone's
that I can.
unzipping. Someone's unzipping on Discord.
Who's unzipping on Discord?
Put your clothes back on.
It's not that kind of live
It's not that
stream.
kind of show. So what are those things called? I'm not going to. Yeah.
Pretending she doesn't know. Dirty.
So, I'm winging it here now.
Oh, that's an
I want
interesting
those
plan.
to blend in together a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so you had a bit of a disaster, didn't you, Emily? Where it looked amazing, wasn't it? The artwork wasn't a
The
disaster.
front of it looked amazing, yeah.
But it stuck to get stuck to the cardboard, which
I'll put
we
it
don't
in
want.
the live stream follow along. I took a picture of it.
I think what I'm planning to do with this anyway is once it's done and all dry, because the inside is still going to look a bit because it will come through a bit, won't it? So I'm going to line it with a piece of fabric because I've got one or two pieces of fabric, believe it or not.
To have a little bit, yeah.
So
Or you can have a funky lining.
yes, yeah.
That'd be nice.
And I
Funky
can
shade.
also then stitch through, do a little bit of stitching into it to accentuate it all. And
Are you going to get all that done on the stream today?
absolutely, it actually feels easier than I thought it was going to.
It's looking quite opaque at the
Going
moment.
on, yeah. I did give it a good old stir. I'll just go around with the brush in a minute with those other bits.
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried that I'm not going to have anything like as much white as I want.
Yeah.
Let's make this look a bit like a cloud. If I can.
Like
I think to get the opacity of the white there, I'll let it dry and then go back in with another layer.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it, how white is... a bad white paint is pathetic, but sometimes it can be the most opaque thing.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised with the opaque properties of the white ink tints.
That's just what I was going to say.
It's
Yeah.
incredibly impressive. After
There
you
must
thought
be
they
some
were...
sort of thing in there to make it like that. You know, like how if you want to make you would put gouache into like a watercolour to make it opaque, or if you get a white watercolour, that's normally gouache. So there must be something that's in that to make it do it.
Yeah.
You'd initially kind of discounted them as not being very good, hadn't you? Because you tried the pencils and they just didn't work.
I thought they were rubbish, but then when you used it, what was it that I was doing? Why was it not working for me? I can't remember now what we worked out.
I think it only worked for me if either I sort of put the brush on the tip of the pencil or grated some of the stuff. It didn't work if you sort of put the pencil down on the page first and then activated
That was it, wasn't it? Yeah.
Or if I was using the paint pans.
I think I might have gone
It's the
under
same as going on to the pencil.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But yeah.
But you
covers
had a
all
lot
kinds
of like you were actually able to correct mistakes with it.
Yeah,
Actually go over
yeah.
to the point where, yeah.
Not that I made any mistakes, of course, because art is very easy. Yes, Zoe is incredibly lucky.
This is my manky old brush that I use for glue, by the way. So I look at the state of
Looks
it.
like a troll's hair.
It's quite nice for certain effects, though. So I'm.
Tell you what it's 5 weeks ago. The M4.
I mean, if a teacher told you to never use white or black paint, then that's a bad teacher. They make white or black paints for a reason.
I don't think you should overuse black. But
to say never, it would be a mistake.
It's like they say you should never outline if you want things to look realistic and stuff. But I just love outlining sometimes, and quite often I
Sometimes
find
things
I'm just going to have to outline.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't always want realism anyway.
Hey, Raz is here.
Hey, Raz.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm using.
We were just looking at pictures of you on Instagram
Yeah, we were.
with a full-on beard. It really suited you.
Yeah,
I thought it suited you anyway.
he's a good.
Tom said it was rubbish.
Yeah, I said he looks like. I don't know what would be the kind of thing I'd say he looks like. It's clear that I'm making it up now.
Yeah, you've ruined it now.
Yeah, I said he looked like a Belgian.
Yes, for cash rounds.
We also noticed a lot of waffles in your Instagram.
There were some waffles.
Squeeze it
I don't know why we were looking at your Instagram. Well, we were in Instagram looking for entries for the giveaway.
We were checking the entries for the giveaways, and
then we clicked on you and thought,
and your name was there because you must have liked a post or something.
saw you posing in the axe throwing place.
So we said, let's have a snout at his Instagram page.
Well, she says a lot of waffles. I only saw one waffle, the D20 waffle.
No, there was a pile of rectangular waffles.
Was there? Oh, I didn't see those.
We'll see. We'll see how I look at this.
I stained.
Who's listening to something?
Something more interesting than you, obviously.
It's a bit distracting. Whoever's got something else on, can you turn it down?
It's not me.
Strangely enough, it's not me either.
Yes, it's Emily. She's also bored of you by now.
Sorry, I left my door open. I was going down to get a drink, and you could hear some my dad talking. Sorry.
Right, that is very, very blue.
It's quite blue, yeah.
But I can put more white on it, can't I?
You can.
But I think what I'm going to do then is maybe go in then with a finer brush. And but if I want to get I'll have to water it down a little bit for that, I think.
Raz is being dirty. He's asking if you've been observing his piles.
Your big piles. Rectangular piles.
Honestly.
They're bad enough that you're in for observation, Raz. That's embarrassing. Anyway, moving on. Who else is doing some art along with us? And are you going to share them in the thing? You do crochet.
What are you crocheting?
I started a baby blanket a couple of years ago and put it down because I got injured and some other reasons. And I am attempting to now crochet with my gammy hand, but I thought I'll do that because I could see it rather than staring at an empty sketchbook page for 2 hours.
Yeah,
enough,
sometimes something like that is just, that's why I love slow stitching.
Yeah.
It's just something you can always pick up, do a little bit, put it down.
I'll put a picture in the Discord if I can.
Nice. We got some
love a bit of
doodling
crochet.
going on. Slow stitching, nice.
Oh, slow stitching a book cover, lovely. Doodling.
Oh, we're approaching 9 o'clock. Now, we did say we were going to pop into the main voice chat in Discord if there were more people who wanted to chat.
So if anybody else wants to chat, so it's difficult to have too many people at once in the chat on stream because obviously you can hear, you get a lot of different voices and things and other stuff going on in the background. But if anybody wants to come in and chat so everybody can hear what you got to say, if you go into the voice chat on Discord now, we're going to pop in, go over to there, and have a chat in there for a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you're just watching on YouTube, that's fine. We're not going anywhere. We're just you'll hear other people in the voice chat for a bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if anybody's there.
Of course, in the Discord, you guys can always just pop into the community hangout voice chat whenever. Talk to each other.
Yeah, we haven't got to be there. Just
Yeah.
whenever you want to do, you can just, that's yours to, do what you...
Yeah. Obviously, we're the most interesting people in the world, but we're not always available, so sometimes maybe Emily or Zoe will suffice in a pinch.
Bit of nerdy stuff in there.
Sometimes it's nice to just, you can watch along a video or a film together or whatever, and just chat while you do it, or...
I'm often in there playing games or whatever.
And you got webcams, you can see each other as well.
You can if you like, you don't have to, but it's an option.
Yeah, most of us, we're quite happy not to, to just sit there and not be seen, aren't we? But
And if you're not on the Discord already, you should definitely give it a go. Don't worry about being new to it. A lot of people are new in there. It's all completely free to join. It's
there's loads
confusing
of
at
stuff
first, but
we
you
were
can always
counting
ask
up
for help.
earlier on. We got about 90 members in there.
Yeah,
now.
it's getting nice and busy now.
Yeah. There's always something going on. It's all different rooms.
Lots of very nice, supportive people with lots of advice for arty things.
Yeah.
Stay away from the Temptations shopping channel if you don't want to buy things, because you will buy things.
It's a bit of a rabbit hole.
A little bit.
I think a few of us have gone down a lot of rabbit holes in that particular room. Oh.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like Alice.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw something else earlier on. I can't even think what it was now. Something else. Just before we went live, I thought, oh no, there's another one. I just posted that. Oops! I just posted that that new fabricy place that I saw. Oh, it was the crafty one where you said you could get 30% off with your link.
Oh yes, there's
Now
a 30% discount.
That's very generous discount, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
I've got a friend I need to who likes crafty things. I've got to get a present for soon, so I might.
Yes, you'll probably appreciate it.
That would be my excuse.
You're very welcome.
As for getting Discord
I
working
can't claim
on...
it again, sadly. I've already had it, so I can't get it again.
Shame. As for getting Discord working on the Kindle Fire, apparently you can side-load it on there and stuff, which is always a bit of a technical nightmare.
Well, I started looking it up, and it looks like that might have changed. So you can go in and get. You should be able to. You should be able to get the app through Amazon Play.
That's good. You can also just go to the website and use it as a web page.
Because Zoe was doing that, weren't you, Zoe? For a while.
Yeah.
Rather than have it as
So
an
I'm
app.
working on my phone now. I can't upload a picture sometimes.
Oh,
Shame. But yeah, hi Johnny.
hey Johnny!
You managed to catch us after all. You're done with the family.
I thought you were.
Two-sided
were
and he's
out.
tipsy. He's a lightweight, bless him.
Uh-oh. Did you manage not to fall over or anything?
I'd be more surprised if he didn't fall over.
Yeah.
Did you do any special dancing? Oh my God, I was special dancing the other night. I threw my hip out. The next morning I was in agony.
Yeah. I was getting live running commentary on the fantastic dancing you were doing.
Yeah,
You started off listening to grime, which was a surprise.
well, it was loud. I needed something loud.
Yeah. I did like that you asked Alexa not to play any more grime, and she said, I'm sorry, I can't find any grime, and then played more grime.
And then, thank you, Alexa. I love grime now.
Yeah.
It's really not my cup
That's
of
great,
tea.
but
I don't know about that. Sorry. Shut up, then. Actually, we don't call her Alexa because I didn't like the name, so we went for Echo. We call her Echo.
Or sometimes Echo.
Or Echo. Yeah.
Too busy, so he came home. Good call. Very good call.
There was a lot of people by the sound of it. See, now, once upon a time, that would have been a great thing to do on a Saturday night. At least I used to pretend it was a great thing to do, but secretly I never liked it.
Yeah.
This is why I can't ever have a nice palette, because look, I just end up spreading everywhere. I don't know.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
And yes, Johnny, you should be in the Discord, because it's great.
Come on, Johnny, go in
I
there
set it
now.
up for him. Come on, Johnny.
He said,
Come on, Johnny.
he said when he tried to go back in, he couldn't he couldn't log in or something.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Lorna in the other voice channel.
Oh, right. Have we gone over
Do we
there
want to
yet?
go there, or should we just drag her in with us for the moment? Yeah.
Well, yeah, we could just do that if it's easy. If there's only one person in, it seems daft, doesn't it? Let's just.
Hi, Lorna.
Hi, Lorna. Say hello. See if we can hear you. Hello. Where are you, Lorna? Are you in the UK or?
I believe you're just responding to Emily as though she were Lorna, but
Oh, I thought she sounds a bit like Emily.
oh, Tracy's in there as well now. Hi, Tracy.
Is anybody going to say hello?
No.
Hello.
Hey, that's Tracy.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I have put my TV on mute so you won't hear it.
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And Johnny, being a Doyle is no excuse. You should be a Doyle on Discord.
Yes, you should. Johnny, you listening? You need to do it.
We'll have to do a screen share sometime, Johnny, and talk. We'll get you on there by hook or by crook.
We need you in the voice chat.
You'd like it in there. To be fair, I never would have got into it without Tom holding my hand.
Yeah, I mean, it looks intimidating.
But now I just find it way easier to navigate than Facebook, and just I don't know, it just feels more connected. I've said so many times I cannot explain what it is, but it just feels more like you're actually connecting with people.
Yeah, it's more of a live thing, isn't it? Because all of the YouTube community thing is not very good.
No, I've never really used it, to be honest.
And Facebook again, it's a bit more interactive, but it's a bit kind of archaic and
clunky.
Yeah, like the stuff you had to do on the scroller thing to avoid spoilers with the nested comments.
Yeah, and on
That's a bit of a
Discord we
pain.
can just put a bar.
And we can put it in a channel where people don't look if they don't want spoilers. Insta community is lovely, but it's not such an interesting live experience as the Discord.
It just doesn't feel like
it doesn't feel like a conversation with people in a room.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's hard to explain, but definitely feels different. I knew I'd get bored doing this blue bit. I just want this bit to be over now so I can do the bit I'm looking forward to.
Oh, Timus sent Johnny a danger sharp tool thing. He ordered a file. What have you done, Johnny? You can't have sharp things.
No.
You've already got one finger.
You've just got over one injury. Now, come on.
Oh, I didn't tell you, but Deb's in the voice as well now.
Hello.
Hey, Deb.
Hello.
Hello. I've not been banned after my story last week about being naked.
No, it was lovely hearing your stories. I really enjoyed it.
Story.
It's really fun having people come in and jump into the voice. I just think it is really fun. But I think it could get a bit confusing having. I mean, what have we got? So there's us two, and then there's.
Oh dear.
I don't know. We're only one, aren't we? So we got 7 in there now, and it could get confusing if everybody. It's because it's easy to talk over each other and that, isn't it?
It is.
But at the moment we're doing all right, so we're fine.
Has Scrawler started their own Discord server now? Chris was saying that he was thinking of it, wasn't
He did say he was thinking of it. Yeah, has he started his own?
he? Oh,
I think so.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, he did join
obviously it's
us,
not
but
gonna be
he
as
said, "I
amazing as
probably
ours,
won't be
but-
back because I'll forget." Because you do, don't you?
Of course,
I
you'll
didn't
have
realise Chris joined.
Yeah,
he's been in there
You'll
for a
see him.
while.
He's on the list down the side still.
Yeah,
He said, "Oh, I probably won't think to come back."
he's been in
gonna
there spying
harass
on
him.
us.
Yeah, he'll say, "Oh wait, where are you?" Yeah, he joined that when he came on the live that time. I think he joined then.
Nice.
We better be careful what we say in the Score Box spoilers group, eh?
yeah.
We should say to
You could see all of that.
we should say to him, if you want to know what people really think of a particular, go in there, because we say what we think in there, don't we?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen anyone saying stuff in there that they wouldn't say on their own videos anyway.
No, nobody's being, Yeah.
I
The
noticed
scroll
that
box is quite
negative.
We haven't been beaten about the bush,
Yeah,
but we haven't, we
just
just
a bush.
plug it off for no reason. I've just spattered paint on my glasses.
Yeah, you definitely did put the scarf far enough away, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah. It's my precious.
You should see my desk at the moment. It's atrocious.
Just the little glimpse we can see on camera is bad enough, Tori.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. My goodness.
You need to do a craftroom tour, guys.
For anybody that doesn't know, Tori is Cool Kooky Creatures on YouTube. Anybody that hasn't put two and two together.
Yeah.
And,
Tori, your desk always looks pristine. The bit that you show.
That's the patch of desk that you can actually see.
Yes, you do that as well, don't you?
I do that as well. Sometimes I think, my
Yeah.
God,
You guys can
people
see the rest of this. Actually, it's not bad at the moment.
No,
You can
because
see
I
it a
spent
couple
all
of
last
weeks
week
ago.
tidying.
Oh,
It's the
dear.
same for me.
Yeah. You can't be creative without making a mess, can you?
And you've all got a lot
I
of
can't.
things.
Yeah, you need a lot of things.
Yeah.
You do need a lot of things. I mean, I'm going to take a picture of mine at some point and send you exactly what it looks like right now.
Oh, do it, yeah.
I mean, I've got 3 workbenches like that, really.
Yes, you have. You also got more electronics and stuff like that on, haven't
Yeah,
they?
electronics, 3D printers, that kind of stuff. But
Another idea for the
Same idea.
Discord might be, I used to belong to this group that's still going, I'm sure, called What's on Your Work Desk Wednesday. We used to,
Yeah.
when I was doing, I don't really blog anymore, but when I used to do a blog, so we were all bloggers, and every Wednesday we would get together and share links to our What's on Your Desk Today. And some people's desk was always beautiful, and they would show these beautiful projects.
those people weren't human, though.
And some people, you thought, oh my God, I feel really tidy now. That makes me feel way better. And I would say to John, there, see, have a look at this. There. Now you don't think my room is so bad.
It's rare that I see someone else's desk and think that I'm tidy.
Yeah.
In
But
comparison.
it does happen.
Yeah.
This isn't looking
I'm a
at all how I
complete
wanted it
trash
to.
Yeah.
Trash panda, magpie, womble.
That's the one.
That's a lot of spirit animals.
Yeah.
They all come out at once.
I feel very lucky to have a special room with a desk in it and space to play.
Raz is being very unkind and mocking all of the artists in here.
What is he saying?
But he's not actually being unkind. He said, I think my desk is messy, but in comparison to the standard artist's desk.
Yes. Yeah. That's probably fair.
Yeah. But how very dare you, Raz?
Yeah. Offended. I've got too many of these clouds. Let's brush that one out a bit. Okay, I need to finish with the blue now.
Looking very good, Annie.
Thank you.
Looking real cloudy.
It's plenty of time for it all to go wrong. There's absolutely no way I'm going to do anything different from usual and finish this, of course.
Well, you've still got 55 minutes.
But I will,
Do you want to put a big, loud timer on screen?
no, I don't need that speedy up scary music either. I will probably need to dry it and give it another coat and stuff as well.
There's something gone wrong with my live chat on my tablet.
Oh, really?
I don't know if anybody else is having that.
Is anybody else getting anything weird?
I've got a 503 error, whatever that means.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
I can still see other stuff. I can still see you, so it's fine.
No.
Can't see what anybody's saying.
That's odd, isn't it?
Refreshing the page might fix it.
Yeah.
I think 503 is service unavailable, if that helps. It doesn't.
Oh, it's come back now. There we go.
I'm going to have to look it up. I'm a web developer, so I should remember what these error
You should
codes
remember what these are,
are. I
yeah.
remember what 418 is.
What is 418? Why do you remember what 418 is?
Error 418 is I'm a teapot.
How could that be an error? Who made that?
Well, it started off as like an April Fool's joke type thing. It's actually in the standard now. The idea was they were making a protocol over HTTP for automatic coffee machines. And an error that you could return if asked for coffee is, sorry, I'm a teapot. Therefore, I'm unable to make coffee. And just stayed in there for 18 years.
Well, I can see why you would remember that one, because it's anything useful.
Obviously, other things like 404, you've probably all seen, page not found.
Oh, I have seen that.
Yeah.
Now you say, yeah.
And you'll see nerdy jokes that involve, like, room 404 missing or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
There are a lot of nerdy jokes out there.
And, the reason I'd remember things is because it's my job.
Screen of death when I used to work.
We used to talk about the blue screen of death. Yeah.
It meant you could get out of work for half an hour, an hour.
I can't work without my PC, so I'm going home.
Yeah.
There's nothing else I could possibly do.
We tried switching it off and switching it back on again.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier on. 9 times out of 10 it worked.
We've got Sheila here.
Hey,
From
Sheila.
Arizona. Good to see you. Jackie was having problems, but has rebooted and it's good.
Now, you're saying Sheila, because that's what I read it as first, but it's actually
Oh, that's not Sheila at all.
Sheila or Shelia. How do you say, is it Shelia?
Yeah, my bad.
Or was that a typo when you put your username in?
Yeah.
I think it's Shelia.
You might be right there, yeah. From this distance.
Oh, Jackie's
without the glasses
rebooted
on.
and she's okay now. Thank you. I can't honour it with the title of process, I don't think, really. It's a kind of a...
Yeah.
Well, it is a process. I'm loving using these paints on this fabric. I'm having to work them in a little bit, but this manky old glue brush is doing a love. I do love that. When I finally give up on it, I could keep that and turn it into little...
It looks like a Super Saiyan evolution. If we've got any nerds who watch Dragon Ball Z, and they'll know what I'm talking about.
Raz? Right, I think I'm gonna have to... I can't turn over and do the other side.
Hey, Dawn's in. Hello there.
I could... hey,
we are
Dawn,
indeed in
which
Discord
Dawn?
talking.
Because we've got a couple of Dawns. I think the other Dawn was in here as well earlier on. This is made by Dawn23. She's got a video channel, a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, if anyone wants to join us in the voice chat, we're going to be in there for another few minutes.
Yeah.
You'll need to join the community hangout, and then we can put you in the stream room.
Yeah. So where is that? So it's fun at where. So we've spoken to Deborah before, but Lorna, we don't know. Are you in the UK, Lorna? Are you in the UK? Is Tracy in the UK? If you don't mind saying, you don't have to tell us where you live.
I don't mind. Where there's a Betty's, that's all I'm saying.
Say again?
I heard of Betty's, aren't you?
Yes, I have heard of Betty's. Yeah.
There's 4 near me, so there you go.
Ah, that's good. That's good to live near a Betty's.
I spoke to your... Is it Tom? Yes.
Yeah.
I spoke to Tom and Emily the other day, and I thought about some things which we could discuss for projects in the future.
Oh, right, yeah. Tom said some ideas for the inspired by prompts.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll have to... It might be quite fun to put out, get everybody to come up with ideas that they might like to do, because
it's not fair about you. It's not fair all on you, is it?
Oh, I don't mind. I do it for fun, so it's fine.
But, because I research where I go every Friday. Another thing I do once a week. I came up with them ideas for you.
Well, we'll have to tell you what we could do is if you get ideas like that. Put there's that ideas and feedback channel in the Discord. Perhaps we get people to... Have you done it? Have you put them in there? Yeah.
Nice.
And then we can... maybe we could even have a vote on what prompt to do next time. That might be fun.
Yeah.
Have to have a think about it. Not been doing it for very long, so we're still kind of finding our way.
If you need to get into the chat in Discord, you need to go to the community hangout thing, and I will drag you in here. Just put Dawn in. Hi, Dawn.
I'd be happy doing it with...
Hi. I'm sorry, but I'm actually painting right now.
Are you?
Yeah, so I need both hands.
What are you painting?
I'm doing an art study on a paper I found in my country.
Oh yeah. What? Actually, made in you're in Belize, aren't you?
No. It's made in the U.S., but I bought it here in Belize.
Yeah.
So I want to test it out.
You don't. I like watching your test out things. You've tested out so many things.
Yeah, it's a maybe some of the other people from other more developed countries might hear the name Upcrate.
No, I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's a very bargain friendly paper. You can find it on Amazon.
Oh.
But it's not bargain friendly in Belize.
Right, yeah. It's so difficult when you live somewhere it's hard to get stuff. I thought it was amazing some of the things you were doing. I'm shouting again. I'm just aware that I'm shouting again. Some of the things you were doing with those little kits, with the paints and pencils in and stuff. You know, they didn't look like kind of professional art supplies, but what you did with them was amazing.
Oh, thank you. I used to work with bargain friendly stuff.
Yeah, needs must sometimes.
I'm with you guys. I just need to finish paint.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do your painting. Get your priorities right.
I'm testing out some brushes as I paint too. So
I found it difficult to pick out brushes for this because it had to be brushes that were stiff enough. I felt like it's something you can really sort of scrub a little bit with.
Oh, okay.
So I'm finding, this one's a little bit too soft, actually. Oh, for goodness sake.
I was saying if you hear humming, it is my fan. It is like super hot right now in the country of Belize.
It doesn't seem to be coming through. That's good.
It's hard to imagine because it's not very hot here.
Oh, gosh. I am melting.
It's funny, isn't it? And then there's Paula over in New Zealand. They're just sort of starting to go into winter now.
Oh my goodness. How is Tom?
Well, you know, superb and such.
Rude as always. He's all right, really.
And Lizzie, your entry hasn't gone in there. It needs to be an exclamation mark and then join and nothing else after it. The bot gets a bit picky about extra stuff being in there.
It's all automatic. It won't pick you up if you don't put in exactly what we've told it to expect, basically.
Oh, Johnny's going through the menopause, guys.
You sure you're not just drunk, Johnny?
The menopause.
Menopause.
Tom, have you got Johnny's join?
Yeah, Johnny's has gone in. Yeah.
Hi, Johnny. Hi, everyone.
Is he in the voice?
Oh, he's not in the voice, no.
But he's in the Discord. Johnny, jump into the voice quick because we're going to go in a minute.
Yeah, get in the Discord with us, Johnny. Get in the voice. Don't try and claim you're a Doyle.
I don't think that's the menopause. I think it's probably the two-siders.
Yeah.
Tom, we've not had a head pat for a while.
Shut up!
Very good.
Sorry, you don't have to encourage him. He doesn't need it. Get off my head!
Sorry, Annie.
You're not sorry.
You're not much taller than she is, Sally.
No, I'm not. I know.
She's really not.
Enough for it to be significant, but you know.
This is extremely scintillating viewing, isn't it? It's a good job you're all making it interesting.
Well, people have just turned up to see one half of me. Apparently that's all you're getting today, just half. You'll have to do. I've given you the good half. You know.
Yeah, the other half is even worse.
Yeah. See, this half.
It's quite hard work. I don't know what you found, Emily, but it's quite hard work working this into the fabric. Really. Emily's gone.
Sylvia, she's 5'1".
I was 5'2", but
yeah. In 1863.
I'm still here. I'm a bit nervous. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was very difficult to work in the fabric, I guess.
Yeah. I thought about trying what I meant to do, but it's probably too late now, was like use a couple of clips and stretch it a bit tighter over the board. But I completely forgot to do that. Bit stupid.
Did the bag come with the kit, Annie?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
Jackie in the voice now as well.
Hey, Jackie.
one of the stage inside what you're doing, Red. That was just enough watertight.
Somebody's got a program playing in the background. You're going to need to turn it off. Unless it's Emily start again.
It's an extension of the technique that further recommends for soldering the stable.
It's not me.
Supersizing that.
Who's got something else playing in the background?
It's, as I've said 10 times, it's Jackie.
Really well. It does not
You see it lighting up.
We might have to mute her until she sorts it out. We're going to put you in the naughty corner, Jackie.
It keeps the torch flames from directly impacting those
Was somebody talking about ceramic wood?
Yeah. I heard something about soldering in there, didn't I?
We're going to have to, if you're sure, so we're going to have to
inside the firebox there, things get really hot
mute
in there
it.
because it's
Because that's annoying.
Just gonna pop you in the other room there, Jackie.
Jackie, it's definitely you because we put you in the other room and we can't hear you now.
Yeah.
You're on the naughty steps and it's only 2 people. Oh, what a shame. That's the first time she's joined as well, isn't it? See, that is the trouble, especially if you get a lot of people in, which is why we thought we're going to have to. It's so nice to have people joining in, but I think we maybe just have to make it a couple of people at a time or something, or I don't know. They had this last time. I nearly wet myself laughing with your stories last time.
Yeah, they were brilliant.
I rewatched that.
Did you make yourself laugh? I did as well.
Sunday, and it just cracked me up the way you nearly had a
stroke.
Yeah.
Had to check my pants. Oh God.
Yeah, I haven't prepared any stories for today, so
that was so good.
I've got a funny story from today, actually.
Oh, go on.
My friend texted me and she said she'd gone onto the Olay website. You know, the used to be Oil of Olay.
Oh yes, it used to be Oil of Olay, didn't it? Years ago.
Oh yeah. And you can do like a skin. They do an online skin test, and it'll tell you your sort of you take a photograph of yourself.
Oh no.
And they'll tell you your skin age.
Anyway, oh God.
She texted me and said, I've done that Olay skin thing. They say I'm 67.
How old is she?
He's like, I think she's 62.
Oh, God.
She was really pissed off.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm younger than her. And so I did it. And they said I was 67 as well.
Oh, my God. No.
They're just saying that to get business.
Yeah.
I did another one. And then they said I was 71. And then, because you meant to do it without any makeup on.
Right.
So then I put some makeup on and they said I was 57. So
keep the makeup on then. That's the answer.
I dropped a bit.
I don't think we need to worry about AI, do we?
Yeah.
It's only to get you to buy their stuff, isn't it? Oh my God, I look 71, so I'm going to spend £300 on there.
Yeah, that's all it would be. They must think we're stupid.
Johnny says they used to call it Oil of Ugly when they were kids.
We'd have done that if we'd have thought of it. That was always, I can remember that on my mum's dressing table, Oil of Olay, as it was called then. And
it used to have a very, very, very flowery scent, didn't it?
Yes, it was. I loved the smell of it. It was it doesn't smell the same anymore, does it?
No, I don't think it smells. Well, I think they've taken a lot of smelly scent out of a lot of creams nowadays, haven't they?
Yeah.
Allergies and
everybody's
all
all
that kind of
sensitive
stuff.
now.
Yeah, Johnny, your collaboration piece was amazing.
We loved it.
Yeah.
I thought they were all. As usual, a fantastic mixture of different things.
Also, your turkey impression was amazing in your unboxing video.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
I watched that 3 times as well.
The reason why I said it in chat is because my great granddad used to make them in his spare garage, and this was before I was born. He died when my mum was 10 years old. to reminded me of Rocking Horse, the one where when you were a little girl.
Oh, Rocking
And
Horses.
I've actually written a whole story of rocking horses, a spooky story. And I put it in the competition. I'll find out in July or September if I'm in the short list or I've won my first ever competition as a dyslexic and autistic writer.
Well, that would be quite something. Well, it's a long wait, isn't it?
There.
It's a long time to wait for the results. All this pen is going on lovely.
Oh, Johnny's.
Hopefully I can prove everyone at school wrong that I can do it. Everyone at school thought I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, you prove them wrong. Not unsupportive.
That's a good motivation. Prove them wrong. Yeah.
Johnny
Thank you very much, Johnny, for reminding me to bring that up.
Johnny apparently is wearing a special scent this evening, Eau de Armpit.
Oh, nice.
It's delightful.
Oh my goodness. He always does that in his videos. Something to his armpit, doesn't he?
He always sniffs everything as well.
Yeah.
Well,
You're both terrible
there
for
was
sniff
a time
tests.
when he was in your armpits, Annie. I mean, did you breastfeed?
Did I breastfeed? Yes. Why?
Okay, so he was in your armpit, so he should be used to it by now.
That is true.
Wait, what? Why am I suddenly being involved here? We were talking about Johnny.
We were talking about Johnny, not Tom, but, you know.
Why am I being dragged down with Johnny's stinky armpits?
I don't know, Tom.
I feel attacked here.
I'm going to have to check your pants again. Oh, my God. Well, I think I'll be lucky if I get even... as usual.
And he hasn't breastfed Johnny, this is true. Well, not to my knowledge, anyway.
This is brilliant. It's turned to chaos and I'm not involved for once.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I tell you what, I wasn't looking forward to using the pen because I thought this was going to be all dry and scratchy on the fabric and horrible.
But you're
Actually,
enjoying it.
it's going on really nice.
It's like
I'm having
painting on a canvas or something.
Yeah, I'm having to scribble back and forth a bit, and I think it's gonna. You can see already. I've just
That
started
pen's not
using
gonna
it.
last
It's going
long,
to
is
chew
it?
the nib.
Yeah.
But if I just get this one thing done, it'll be enough. What I'll do is I will finish it off and maybe film finishing it off and do a speed through so you can see how I get on with the rest of it.
Annie, I've got a challenge for you for another live stream.
Oh, God,
You're
yeah.
going to involve breastfeeding Johnny.
Oh, God, no. I think you need to be challenged to finish an entire piece in a live stream one day.
Oh, my God, no.
You'd have more luck with my suggestion.
How long can
I agree with you. I agree with you, Zoe.
How long?
Yeah. I can do it, so Annie's got to.
How long does the how long can it be?
As long as
2
you like.
hours.
Oh my God!
Stream 24 hours if you want.
Maybe if I didn't speak to anybody and get distracted.
Oh no, it has to be a suitable live stream.
Conversation.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. We'll allow you to sketch it before the live.
Oh, I don't know. She doesn't deserve any help.
I sketched this before the live as well, so
True.
that hasn't really helped me.
It took her half an hour to start working on it. Is part.
It's getting started and it's not getting distracted. I suppose if I did something that instead of trying something new, and probably most times I've tried something I've not done before, and that's probably not the best idea thinking about it. But it's quite fun.
Yeah, something you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
See what I do, just paint the same thing every time.
You do not.
I mean...
Are you going to do more of your lives, Zoe?
Yes.
Soon?
Yeah. Well, who's it suggested we do the 2-week thing? So I do one at the end of the month, and then you do the one at the beginning of the month. Can't remember.
It might be me. I remember thinking that would be a good idea.
Does sound like the kind of thing you suggest.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? And
sounds like something I'd agree to and then never do.
Because I quite like, joining in with the live without worrying about being the focus of it. Do you know what I mean? Without having to... I need to remember things and set it up. Well, I don't really set it up. Tom sets it up, but...
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
Or you can do a video live chat in Discord where we all work on our projects.
That's always an option,
definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
And we could encourage each other to finish, because the stuff that I'm working on right now, I started on May 17th.
So we could have a finish your work in progress live where
That's
we
a
all.
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice idea from Dawn.
Yeah. I think we should definitely do that. Yeah.
I didn't record anything for the month of May. I did so much recordings from in April that I was 2 months ahead, and in May I think I was depressed.
Yes.
Because I didn't record anything.
Yeah.
I drew some stuff. I normally finish what I painted, but this work I started it and I just put it down.
Yeah. Sometimes I think creative things, you can't always just switch it on when you want to. Sometimes you just need to step away from it for a bit, don't you, and recharge, or just do something just for yourself and not try filming it as well.
Sometimes it's nice to just watch other people's content on YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of excellent content out there.
I'm watching everybody's content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like sitting there sewing whilst watching other people's videos. I quite enjoy doing that. This is looking absolutely rubbish at the moment. It will get there, though. I have faith.
I like it.
Thank you. I'm going to do the big tape pin in a minute.
Sorry, Annie. Well, when I do...
Screen froze. It's on mute, so you don't hear the flashback.
Yeah,
the screen froze.
We've only just come...
Okay,
yeah.
What's Johnny saying? Hello, good evening, good morning, good night, Dave.
Good, we're back. Cool.
We're back. Good.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The connection seems to be going
not
a bit
quite
crazy
sure
today.
what's happening there.
Never had that before. Scrawlbox Live. Yeah, hi, Dave. Oh, it's not as bad as the Scrawlbox one. I did feel for Chris on that. That was struggling.
I can see Johnny say, "Oh, there's Dave. Hello." Yeah. I had a problem putting the Sainsbury's order through online last night, and I'm just wondering if it's our internet connection playing up there.
Yeah.
Because we've never had this happen before, have we?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we should bring the giveaway forward a bit in case we go dead altogether.
Looks like BB's been struggling to get onto the voice chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Annie, I am blaming you for my to revive my crochets interest.
Oh, good. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I bought some needles. I got some needles.
Brilliant. I love a bit of crochet. I've done that ever since I was a kid, and I keep coming back to it.
It's a good thing to go back to because it's so easy.
Maybe you should just do some crochet on your next live stream. Do a granny square or something.
Because I could easily finish a granny square almost with my eyes shut. Yeah.
Because it's not going to be a tutorial, is it?
No, it's just doing it, isn't it?
So just something to fiddle with your hands.
That is a good idea. And then I don't even need to look at what I'm doing most of the time with crochet, so I could just join in the... Yeah, I'm going to do that next time. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm really enjoying using these. Much more than I thought I would. Because I thought this pen would be quite hard work to get it to really cover the fabric, but it's going on lovely. I'm sure I will probably trash it by the end, but don't know what's going on with our internet connection. That is a bit of a worry, isn't it?
It's a bit, yeah. So we've done the lots of people in chat thing. Do we need to go back to just a few now, or do you want to keep on?
Well, it seems to be working all right at the moment, doesn't it?
I would crochet too, Sylvia, but I don't want to make everyone else look bad because it is very easy.
Can I tell you a weird crochet story?
Yes.
It's probably really boring as well, but it's just weird. So I tried on and off for years to crochet from about the age of 20, and I couldn't do it. My nan taught me how to knit when I was a kid, and I've always been able to do that, but it doesn't really interest me. I don't really like it. But yeah, so on and off I kept trying to crochet. I bought books, I watched tutorials. I couldn't do it. And then when I was pregnant with my daughter, I thought, right, I really want to make something handmade for her. I want to make a baby blanket. I'm going to give it one last try. It could crochet straight away.
Isn't that funny?
So
Weird.
the power of pregnancy.
You just
I could
needed the
suddenly crochet.
motivation. Isn't that
Yeah,
weird?
it was really weird. I just couldn't work it out, and then suddenly it just came to me.
Crochet is a state of mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to learn from books and I couldn't learn from books, and I tried for on and off for years and years and years because my mum taught me to knit when I was very young.
Yeah.
But knitting's very, very slow and I get very frustrated with it.
I don't enjoy knitting.
Rectangular things like scarves and scarves. And then from books, I tried to learn to crochet and it just never happened. And then from watching a few YouTube,
Hello.
the screen's gone down.